Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think I speak on behalf of all members when I say that we would wish Councillor Cllr a long and happy life, without question. So absolutely not. I wouldn't agree with her there at all. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Everyone agrees that work has to be done to reduce carbon emissions. We had a climate emergency back in July, and I've heard from many of my residents similar concerns that Councillor Cllr put forward. You know, surely this is inconsistent. I don't believe that it necessarily is, and I hope that that members and members of the public would perhaps listen to what I have to say with an open mind before dismissing it out of hand. To take things to an extreme, we could shut down Heathrow, we could shut down Gatwick, we could shut down factories, we could shut down the industrial capacity of the country, which would immediately solve our carbon target. I don't think people would support that. It's a ridiculously extreme position. So a balance has to be struck somewhere. The question is, where is the balance going to be struck? Heathrow is undoubtedly a major driver of economic growth and prosperity in the southeast of England. Tens of thousands of jobs are at the airport directly, and it supports indirectly many more millions as businesses are located to the area because of Heathrow's world-class links to the rest of the world. Its freight capacity would be increased probably by 100% if a third runway were to be constructed. That would take carbon emissions from somewhere else, sea carbon, road carbon, whatever. It wouldn't be an entirely new set of emissions. The consequence of the airport continuing to have a choked up capacity, aeroplanes circling for half an hour over the airport, can't be good for the carbon emissions per flight either, which would certainly be mitigated by the third runway. It's easy, I think, to have a blanket opposition to new airport capacity. It's easy to have a blanket opposition to new roads in view of the carbon emergency. But the airport have made a statement, an admirable statement in my opinion, about mitigating the impact of the runway. Councillor Cllr disagrees with that statement. I'm sure she's not implying that the airport are lying. I'm sure she's not. But she was taking a diametrically opposed position. I would have some faith in the management of the airport that they have some basis for those claims. The carbon dioxide emissions are certainly an issue, but the economic consequences of Heathrow continuing to be clogged up, I think, are a major issue too. And I don't believe Councillor Cllr mentioned an economic impact of failing to act or failing to expand. I don't believe that the Green Party's economic agenda really backs up what they're saying. I think that the opposition to the runway needs to be put in some context. It's Green Party economic policy to dismantle the political, cultural and economic power structures that work against their green objectives. I would propose that part of the opposition to Heathrow is motivated by that economic agenda. That's directly taken from the Green Party economic policy on their website. Dismantle political, cultural and economic power structures. That sounds pretty extreme to me, and I don't remember seeing that in any campaign leaflets in the May elections. In fact, it goes further, members. It says that zero or negative GDP growth is desirable should this be necessary to achieve our green objectives? And that this would be replaced. GDP as a measure of economic prosperity isn't good enough, and it should be replaced by something resembling equity and social justice. Zero or negative growth, we're getting thumbs up from the public. At least we're honest about it. Very extreme to me, really. Negative growth, that means recessions. That means unemployment. It means misery, really, to many families. But that's okay, because the economic policy goes on to say that full-time paid employment will be less necessary in this world. This is an act of economic vandalism that's being proposed by the Green Party if they were to get anywhere near a sniff of power. Full-time paid employment will be less necessary.
30 seconds.
Where's the money going to come from? Well, that's okay, because everyone's going to get a citizen's income. Everyone's going to get free money to meet their basic needs. If that's an economic policy that you propose, then go for it. But it seems like economic vandalism to me, and I think there's a deeper and more sinister agenda to the opposition by our Green colleagues.
Thank you. I have Councillor Mackinnon.